Hey, and welcome to the world of Bonfire Peaks, a world where there are tons of random bonfires strewn about, and you need to use them to solve puzzles. It's a strange, interesting little puzzle game is what we got here. You play as this guy. You can see him on the title screen here. It's got a very voxel look to it, this game does. Very boxy, you know. And that makes sense because he's burning boxes of his stuff, boxes of his belongings. I'm not sure why yet. I don't know what exactly is going on here, but we aim to find out. Let's jump in. So in Bonfire Peaks, as I said, you play as this little guy here, and what he's doing is he's going to these different bonfires that are in the world. And when you sit at a bonfire and hit A, you could try to solve a puzzle. As you can see, this is where we've all come. This was the very start of the game here. I just kind of want to show you guys the overworld here. So this was the very first bonfire. Actually, it might be... oh, by the way, you show up on a swan, a romantic swan boat here. But yeah, it might actually be important to show you guys the first level here, just to give you an idea how this all works. So basically, you sit at a bonfire, burn your belongings. You pick up boxes. There you go. You burn them, and that is the end of that level. Very simple concept, but some of the levels get very complicated. So what ends up happening is you have a guy who walks in a very particular way, and you have to use that to your advantage to try to burn these boxes. And some of the levels get like these two levels here I'm still trying to figure out. Actually, I couldn't figure them out right off the bat, so we're going to jump into a couple of fresh ones here so you can see where I'm at. Let's try Narrow Hall. I just got up to this area, so interested. Yeah, okay, so in this one we have our regular box and we have this long box here. Almost looks like we're going to have to try to figure out how to take the long box and tip it over so we can walk through. So with this guy, he has a very particular way of walking, which is if you are facing away from the way you want to go and you hit that way, he'll spin around and face that direction. However, if you push in the way he's facing, he'll go forward, and if you push in the opposite way, he'll go backwards with the box. So it takes a little getting used to the controls, honestly, but once you start getting used to them and understanding like how it all kind of works, then it really does work as far as the puzzle goes. This is a game that I feel like is going to, you know, appeal to a very specific person, type of player. There's where we need to get, because we can get up there, but we can't get up to the next one. Somehow get up to that bonfire to burn this. But yeah, these puzzle games, that's how it is. Like, you know, this is going to appeal to a very specific type of person, and it's hard to say whether this is something that, you know, people are really enjoy just based on, you know, oh no, we lost it. So you can undo your moves. Or you can completely start over, which we might want to think about. Okay. Up, spin it this way. Okay. But yeah, these games are, for me, are always hard to gauge for people because I know there's players out there who don't mind a little bit of puzzle in their games, and then there's some players who absolutely love a game that is nothing but puzzles. Like I definitely fall into that category where I'm okay with a game that's just like literally just like, here, solve these puzzles, and they give you a bunch of levels to solve. I'm okay with that. There's some people who do not like puzzles at all. They just want straight up action. So I get it. I really do. But it is really hard to gauge these games sometimes to figure that out. I think I know what I gotta do here. Thought I knew what we had to do. Get up that way because this box won't rotate that way. Backwards, spin it again. So a lot of this game though is just trying to figure out, you know, the whole trial and error thing, you know what I mean? Like it is a matter of like trying things and seeing if you can get it to go. Sometimes it is much easier said than done. I think this one, I think I have a good idea what we gotta do. We gotta put the box on top of the other box, then pick this one up. Now we can go up here and do this. Oh no! Why did he push it? You were supposed to push it. You're supposed to get up on the top of the thing. All right, let's try it. We're gonna try this one more time, then we'll jump into another level. So yeah, what it really comes down to though is like I am a puzzle game fan. I like having my brain teased and trying to figure things out. I enjoy that kind of gameplay. I understand if people totally get it. But I enjoy it, and this is definitely a game I'm enjoying. I've definitely those other two levels. I've definitely sat there thinking like, oh my god, what do I have to do to get past this level, and having a really hard time with that. But this one almost feels like it's kind of going the same route. Thought if I pile the thing on the box, that might be what we gotta do. Now the thing is, I'm like, yeah, am I gonna push that? Am I gonna push that out of the way, or? The other thing I was wondering too is like, is there a way to turn this thing vertically? And I don't really see that being a thing either. That. So at any point you can return to the overworld like I'm gonna do now. Try a different level. Let's try Great Expectations. By the way, all the level names are named after great something. And there's great. Yeah, I think that's where the problem lies here, is me trying to figure out like how this vertical box, because all the boxes up until this point have been smaller boxes. So now it's like me just trying to figure out like how I'm supposed to. And if I even can turn that thing vertically, but I can get up here, no problem with. But the problem is getting box here. The whole thing is there. Totally stack that on top of. Grab. could drop those there, stack them, but that won't be enough. But I was like, man, if I could only figure out how to turn this box vertically, if that's possible, like I said. I have to come back to. I am not doing well. Up until this point, I feel like I have been solving the puzzles pretty well. Now all of a sudden it's been like, nah, not gonna happen. What you gotta do here is you gotta take the other box. That I've done before, not a big deal. Grab it here. Gotta separate all these. Oh no! Luckily we can undo. Because otherwise I would have been pretty mad if we had to redo all that. Okay, we can now make it. Alright, finally we got one more new one. Finally done. There we go. We made it. Wow. Whew. So anytime a bonfire finishes, and this is finally we can start talking about this, you get another crate, and this crate can be used to climb up to the next area. So this is one thing I do like about the game, though, is that if you are having trouble with any of the other puzzles, you can see that we bypassed those two, and to go over to this area, to get up, all we needed was to finish these three out. So I do like that they actually give you the chance to move ahead, get away from an achievement. See, for discovering. I know some of the achievements are for like discovering different items that you're up here too. I'm assuming these are memories or something that he's running into, but it's not quite clear yet. But I like that the game doesn't gatekeep you that hardcore. Like, they probably have an achievement for finishing all of the puzzles, if you want to go for that, but they're not gatekeeping you and making you finish every single thing just to get through the game. So we're gonna check out another one or two here, and I think you guys kind of get what we're doing here. So I think we're gonna make it a bit shorter. Plop it there. Or that makes it so we can't really walk. Burn that one. Didn't know you could burn those boxes. Makes sense though. Drop it there, it goes right in the drink. I do have to applaud the team behind this game though, because they've made like a very complex yet simple looking puzzler here. Definitely made like what I think is a pretty cool game. Very limited set of textures and all that kinds of stuff. I mean, you're just using boxes, and every level is basically the same idea, just with like a few mechanics and stuff. So I applaud them for making something so cool out of the things that they have available to them for the game, you know. It's actually a good example for indie developers on how to make a game bunch of simple mechanics and materials. It has all these like crazy bells and whistles. Make something simple like this and it's still enjoyable to a lot of gamers. This. Back up. I can see what we gotta do. We gotta like take that thing on crate and put it right there to connect, you know, get to the bonfire with our other box, but maybe if I stand on this box it'll turn vertical? No. That's what I was thinking here. I was thinking like, oh, maybe if I stand on this the weight will. Okay, so I'd be able to turn. Good shot though. All right. I think you guys kind of get the game though. As you can tell, like early into the game, like, you know, we're only about, I would say, a little over a half hour into this, and you can tell that the puzzles already get pretty tough. So if we're looking for a tough little puzzle game, I mean, this might be right down your alley, man. And quite honestly, parts of the, certain times of the day where I have enough brain power to really like kind of figure all this stuff out, you know, because other times it's like, whew, my brain. Drop it there, it's just gonna go in the drinks. I'll just try, as they say, right? That up. There we go. Oh, but see, now I can't get over to that box. Just when I thought I had it figured out, right? Just when... Alright guys, well... That is Bonfire Peaks. It is a very cool and well-made puzzle game, but it is tough. It is a tough game. I am already sitting here like, woo! And that might just be because it's in, you know, something I'll have to come back to and see what I can finish. But yeah, Bonfire Peaks. This is a pretty decent little puzzle game. Recommend checking this one out if it looks cool to you. But guys, thank you for watching, and of course I'll see you.